Hey guys, what's up? I've got some great news for you guys who are watching on your phone right now because soon you may be able to play GTA 5 depending on what device you have and how new it is. So today I'll be covering GTA 5 on mobile, maybe the ways you can play it and why you'll be able to play it sometime in the near future or not so distant future. Let's get into the video. So the first thing you have to run a good game is a pretty good console or PC, right? Well, you have to have a good phone as well if you want to play on mobile. And the good news is these phones are evolving. Let me tell you, I sold cell phones for 2 years and I had to do extensive research on all of them. Of course, when I started it was 2018 and I quit in 2020 in the mid of the year. So I was around up until the Galaxy S20 and the iPhone 12 or 11 Pro Max near the end of its lifespan. So I know a little bit about what they could do then, and it's already been a year since then. So let me tell you, the iPhone 12, right? Okay, hear me. It's nothing crazy. It's just fan hype, right? But the Galaxies, okay? The Galaxies have so much RAM. It's actually insane. Albeit it's not the fastest RAM in the world, but it is a lot of RAM, and you don't really need a whole lot to run it on your phone. Of course, it's going to be resolution scaled down, unless you decide to pump that resolution up, but that's just going to kill your battery more than anything. Maybe not your frame rate, but the Androids, guys, the Androids are going to do some revolutionary stuff in the next couple of years. iPhones will probably follow suit a generation behind as always, unless they, include the camera. They could include the camera. That would definitely turn things around and put them in the lead. And just so you know, the S21 has an octa-core 2.84 gigahertz CPU, which is actually not that bad. It's probably better than a lot of processors people have out there. A lot of that stuff is better used for video editing, stuff like that. So the processor's already in the market. Let's just hope they can improve it more. Now, did you know that you can actually play it right now? Well, it's not going to run very well, but we have this little bad boy called Remote Play. If you are wanting to play your games from a little bit farther away than usual, maybe from the toilet or such, you can use your designated console's Remote Play app. For Steam, we have the Steam Link app, and that's going to let you essentially just play your game from far away. It's not going to really run the greatest because, well, the controls are going to suck, and also you're going to be a little bit laggy. Even Remote Play on PC to PC is a little bit laggy in terms of when you're playing it, because you're basically just sharing like an access with another computer or another phone. You're just sharing access. It's like you're playing, it's like you're side by side. We'll put it in that perspective. It's like you're playing together in person or watching somebody play, but it's being streamlined, and of course you're going to have even the smallest amount of lag with that. It's not really perfect yet, especially on Steam side, because it's pretty experimental, but yeah, you can give it a shot if you want. There's plenty of guides online to throw that in there. I can't really go into it now. It's kind of a lengthy process. Now, the next thing we're going to notice here is more developers are really getting involved with mobile gaming, and that's a little bit incredible to think about. Think about it. There's so many developers that they could be working on their own games, but they're working on mobile games to be re-released on the phones. Dude, that's absolutely just insane to think about. Apple and Android and even Windows probably has their own sources for mobile games to be created. And there are some mobile games that are actually, specific to the brand. Like, you can't play the Pokemon card game online on an iPhone. You have to do it on an iPad, but you can on an Android. Like, why? We're bringing out console exclusives on mobile. That's kind of crazy. But honestly, either one of these giant phone brands could literally buy the rights to the game, and then we've got a big other situation of our hands of, oh, the game's out, it's just not optimized for Apple, or the game doesn't have rights to be sold to Apple users yet, or the game just can't be downloaded on Apple, and that's going to be a whole nother debacle. We're basically going to be regressing like 10 to 15 years and seeing the Xbox versus PlayStation arguments all over again, but in terms of mobile users. So get ready to see a lot of TikToks out there about generations of phones being cracked on by other generations of phones. That's going to do it for our video today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.